The bootstrap paradox, also known as the grandfather paradox, is a theoretical time travel anomaly in which the actions of a time traveler in the past directly affect his or her personal history, making it therefore impossible for them to have taken those actions in the future. The most famous example is that of a time traveler causing the death of his own grandfather, which would therefore preclude his own later birth and make it impossible for him to have traveled back in time in the first place to cause the death of his grandfather. Conversely, preventing the death of an individual known to have passed at a particular time and place, and therefore allowing him or her to exert an anomalous continued influence on the world around them, can have an equally catastrophic effect on the spacetime continuum.
Music. Come and find us on the various social medias, including Facebook and Twitter and Blue Sky and what's it called that you're on? Fungus?
Fungus, yeah.
Not Fungus. Tumblr.
Yeah. 12 trees.
I'll tell you where that came from. Because I thought of Blue Sky. And Blue Sky, I don't know, before you sign in, whenever I go there, there's a guy called Luke putting pictures of mushrooms up. Every single time.
Okay.
Do you not get that?
No.
Right. Now pay attention, 007.
Time Ram! Hello, listener. Welcome to Time Ram. I'm Rupert Booth, standing in for Desmond Llewellyn, presenting this week, because Desmond Llewellyn isn't available, I'm afraid. Hey-ho. And yeah, this is a podcast where we mash up an episode of Doctor Who with completely the wrong doctor and see what sort of results we get. And sometimes we've found that it's more effective when you get episodes mashed up from the original or classic run of Doctor Who with the newer era of Doctor Who. So we ain't got that tonight. We've got two new ones, but they're kind of at other ends of the spectrum, really. They're 20 years apart, bizarrely enough, which is kind of scary and weird. And so we're doing Ncuti Gatwa's Father's Day, which sounds a bit like a fetish. And with me tonight to explore that are Mr. Barry Williams.
Good evening.
And Mr. Paul Ferry.
I don't think Desmond Llewellyn's going to turn up. I think we could be waiting a very long time.
You never think Desmond Llewellyn's going to turn up. One of these days, I will prove you wrong.
He's not turned up for quite some time now.
Yeah, well, no, he knows not to spread himself too thin.
he's done well for that. Yeah.
He has. I mean, it seems bizarre now, but come on, there was a point where it was kind of like, oh, Pertwee's going to be at that convention, is he? Well, you know what I mean? Everyone doesn't do that. He's too classy.
I only ever saw Pertwee at one convention, so you know.
I think I saw him at 2 or 3, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There'd be some guest who was equivalent.
There's such a lot of people. I mean, Pertwee was one of them. That kind of back in the day, you used to go, "Oh God, it's him on a panel again." I would go to the bar or something instead. Mm-hmm. And then they're now long gone, and you think,
they're now.
I kind of wish I'd watched the panel.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been to bars many times since then, but I only had a few options with Nicholas Courtney.
I mean, practically every convention we went to, I seem to remember we would go and occupy the bar. There's at least one, I'm sure we spent the entire convention in the bar.
Yeah.
And we might have seen Terence Dix wandering in to buy a pint, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Oi!
Just a merry-go-round.
Rupert!
Hello!
I've lost my car keys.
That's bad, Phil.
Well, I wonder if any of us will ever bump into Ncuti Gatwa in a bar. To maybe drag it back to the story. So it's an odd one, isn't it? I mean, Baz, you said a couple of days ago, it's a perfect episode. Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The only improvements I can think are going to be on the visual side. The CG for the Reapers is going to be more advanced.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Even at the time, even in 2005, the CG was a bit ropey, and I was. It
was, but we cared because that's Doctor Who. I mean, you can't love Doctor Who without not worrying about effects on the cheaper side.
Yeah,
they're an inventive design.
it's strange that we think it's kind of so similar now, 2005 to 2025. As you said, we're looking at 20 years. By comparison, if you have a Hartnell story and
Yeah.
like a Davison story, they would seem immeasurably different. Yeah.
But
I mean, it does look cheap, compared to the.
One thing I do
shooty
notice
series.
is, it's made in PAL. It's made in widescreen 625 line PAL.
Yeah.
Like the Ambassadors of Death was. Except not widescreen. It's the same video format, basically, in terms of line resolution, going back to Enemy of the World. It's the same resolution as Enemy of the World. It would have been, not into original tape. And it really stands out to me, all the PAL artifacts, all the sort of, black lines around edges and things like that. We've got used to not seeing these days. That it strikes me in the same way that it does when I watch a Pertwee or a Tom Baker or a classic run. The actual image quality is much more akin to that, although post-processed a hell of a lot differently, obviously.
Yeah, I remember seeing outtakes from a Tennant story on something. I can't remember what it was on. It might be one of the extras or something. And it didn't have the outtakes didn't have the filters on them.
Yeah.
And I thought it just looks like classic Doctor Who. It just looks exactly the same as like a Davison.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, it did look cheap compared to new Doctor Who, and part of that, as you say, is the picture quality. But I think also part of it is it didn't have the kind of the cinematic lighting that they've got now. There's huge lighting rigs which you can see on Unleashed.
Absolutely,
clearly massively expensive, but just wasn't required, I think, but a TV audience back then. You know.
It's interesting to see that it has actually aged, as we always knew it would. But still, I remember, we all remember that first season being on, and what a quantum leap it was in terms of look from survival.
Yeah,
we've got to admit the TV movie. That's not fair.
Yeah,
that had 5 million spent on it. Having said that, even then it was locked into being post-produced in NTSC with mid-90s effects.
Yeah.
So, in terms of effects, it all that season looked a lot hotter. But, that's the main thing that stands out to me.
I read recently that the new episodes, they're costing like 10 million per episode or something like that.
Is it really?
Yeah. And all shot in 4K, obviously.
Yeah. Well, that'll put the cost up. If they're doing the editing in 4K, that's a huge amount more.
I mean, that's a big chunk of it because it's a Disney requirement. It has to be in 4K. I think the BBC would be fine with 2K.
That will absorb a lot of budget, but still, it sounds hellishly expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that season, the Eccleston season, the special effects on it, although they may look a little bit dated now, are a leap forward from a lot of other stuff they were doing just a couple of years earlier. I recently, not that long since, I watched the Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer, Randon Hopkirk deceased series.
Oh, wow.
And that's only like a couple of years before Doctor Who came back, and it's so dated now. The effects on it look so early CG effect.
I do believe there was a thing that because it was Doctor Who and most of the people working on it in all departments were either fans or well disposed towards it. I remember people like RTD saying everyone was pushing really hard for a season to improve. They'd all go the extra mile.
Yeah.
They'd all put in the extra hours that you don't charge for, things like that,
Yeah.
But I suppose the other thing that struck me so much is the seriousness of the storytelling compared to what we've been watching recently.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so low key, really. It's so small and so big.
Yeah.
At the same time. Let's go through the plot, Bazman.
Okay. Well, we open with a sort of a flashback, really, or at least a photograph of Peter Allen Tyler, Rose's dad.
Is this going to be clips rather than a photograph? I bet it's going to be clips. Clips.
Well, we cut from the photograph to Jackie telling Rose, baby Rose, all about her dad.
Yeah.
So born 1954, died 1987, and then we cut to Rose telling the doctor that she wants to go and see her dad, and he just goes, "All right." Which of course isn't going to be Rose. It's going to be Ruby.
I think it's got to be Ruby because we don't know what's going to happen with Belinda. She could turn out to be Omega.
I thought this, but I thought we don't know what's going to happen with Ruby either. I thought Ruby might turn out to be like the daughter of Rassilon or something. This shit could go down.
Yeah.
You very precisely dated this recording there, Paul.
Yes.
We're between parts 1 and 2 of the season 2 finale.
Yeah.
We do not know what's going to happen to either Belinda or Ruby at the moment.
It's all to play for.
Companions.
Yeah. Yeah, but the idea that I had, I better say it now because it would affect everything that came after, is that I was thinking, I mean, Ruby's father is a non-event. Yeah, he's never mentioned. We don't know who he is, whatever. So forget him and have it being Mother's Day instead. She wants to go, but because we're not going to have the Sutek thing, we're not going to have that ending. In Time Ram. So we have her saying she wants to go back and see her mother leave her on the doorstep of the church, and just to try and understand it. And I think we'd have to make it in the day rather than in the night. And during that day, there also happens to be a wedding going on, and that's how she was found as a baby. And just do it from that perspective, have it being Mother's Day instead of Father's Day.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I really like that. Would it be the wedding of her adoptive parents?
It could be, yeah, because there's no mention of the if her adopted mother was ever married. So let's say she had been married now, if the husband's died at some point along the way.
How about it was all really tragic? The husband got killed, got knocked down on the way, and that's why he isn't around.
I was just thinking her adopted father. If you want to keep her adoption thing,
well, we may as well. Yeah. One of the things I thought that would change probably is that it would be a black family getting married. Non-Caucasian. I thought you'd just do that, wouldn't you? Why not?
Yeah.
That kind of works.
And so that therefore fits together quite nicely. So yeah.
And I think Ncuti is actually would be more inclined to actually take her there to see this than Eccleston was really with Rose.
I've always thought, when Eccleston plays it in that opening scene, I thought the Doctor's internally going, "Hello,
this is a terrible idea.
This is a thing, but I want to see how far she'll go." Something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
And the other thing, I guess, it's not going to be set in 1987. It's going to be set in 2007.
5 or 6 or something. Yeah. God.
Oh, can we do the Remembrance of the Daleks thing and have a telly in the background going, and now a new series of Doc.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 2005. Why not?
Cool. Wow,
callback.
So Ruby was being born when the Doctor was abducting Rose.
And
we were all already in our 30s.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing. There's no sort of shorthand for 2005, is there? The way you have with like the 70s or the 80s or the 90s.
No.
There's no kind of Noughties shorthand, fashion-wise, whatever.
No, it's all. I've been thinking it's all become homogenous.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that we're perhaps not in tune with things in the way that people are. The internet would be it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It all went on there. Culture went off the streets and online.
Yeah, I mean, in 2005, obviously the mobile phones weren't as sophisticated.
Dial-up.
Dial-up.
There has to be a dial-up gag in there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of the dying days of dial-up, wasn't it?
Yeah. There must have. I must have still been on dial-up because I remember trying to download Rose.
I might have been on broadband by that point.
I think I must have been on broadband. Yeah.
I was still on dial-up because Neil had given me a link, and I was like, I can't do it. I took hours and hours, and it still wasn't working.
It took hours and hours to come down for me, or maybe it seemed that's my memory anyway. Maybe I was just slow on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
Maybe I should took 5 minutes.
I mean, it would have taken quite a while just to get a photograph in those days, wouldn't it? Just line by line.
Yeah. Ages till it got down to the tits.
Yeah. All just part of the fun in the end.
Yeah, true.
That sense of anticipation. Anyway.
That would have been less creepy if you hadn't been turned 30 at the time.
You're saying I'm creepy like?
you haven't lived until you've wanked a dial-up.
Oh, young people these days. They have no idea.
Don't know they're born.
Yeah.
Just before it started.
Yeah, the screen
Well,
never goes
thankfully.
blank when they get to the important part these days.
It's all in HD. We had to practically interpret pixels. Are we not interested in this one this week, lads? I mean, just did a good 5 minutes on internet wanking.
Is that the kind of indicator when we get round to wanking? That well, not when we get round to wanking, but when we get round to talking about it.
Maybe we shouldn't do the Invision one after all.
Yes, the original's better. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, give the audience what they want.
But do they want it? Well, I suppose they wouldn't listen if they didn't want it. So.
No, so therefore they want it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, wanking gags. You know,
They want it.
They want it.
So, where were we before?
I think we were about 30 seconds in.
On a strange rabbit hole.
Well, yeah, that would work. Yes. No.
The conversation they're having is they exit the TARDIS, because it's like banter.
Yes.
Because Doctor Who's really sexual these days.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Ncuti and Ruby in that case, arriving in 2005.
And he's dressed in his distinctively 2005 outfit of something.
Yeah.
Something that's really 2005.
Yeah. Whatever that was like. Yeah.
Well, the main thing about 2005, as far as I'm concerned, was the return of Doctor Who. Therefore, he's dressed in Billy Piper's kind of pink tracksuit thing.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he's got a Union Jack t-shirt on,
Like that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so there's a funny little scene where we actually witness, well, in the original, we witness Rose's parents' wedding vows. They're quite how they got in, I'm not sure.
Got a TARDIS.
And how her dad doesn't recognise them later, going, weren't you at my wedding? Who the fuck are you?
TARDIS.
But anyway, he messes up his wedding vows.
That could have been them watching it on the time-space visualizer.
With the
amount of callbacks we've had in the past 2 seasons of Ncuti, that was totally them watching it on the time-space visualizer.
That would make more sense, yeah.
They just built the prop because Disney rebuilt the whole 60s thing, a bit more widescreen in the middle.
That's Disney money.
There you go. That's how you spend your House of the Mouse money. Rebuild the time-space visualizer. For one shot of them watching one scene of wedding vows.
Okay, so we get to a scene where Ruby admits that she wishes that she'd been with, I guess, her adoptive dad when he died. Obviously, he got run over by a hit-and-run driver.
And
And
not that she'd been able to do much as an infant.
Yeah.
did what?
Well, she's an infant.
Ruby?
Yeah.
I suppose she's quite young, but yeah.
This is the day she was dropped off, isn't it? She's in like a bag.
But then so is Rose in the original. She's
I
the
suppose,
baby.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, the baby's not doing
I
it.
suppose. Yeah.
No, it's present day Ruby be doing the comforting.
Yeah.
So she wants to be the person that sits with him as he dies. So it's a bit grim. But they go back to 2005.
Yeah.
Which the Doctor likens to the Isle of Wight. Still one of my favourite lines. Written, of course, by Paul Cornell, this episode, who we kind of vaguely knew at the time.
Yes.
Anyway, they stand on a corner and, they're watching her adopted father, getting out of the car. And then he gets run down.
Yeah.
And it's all quite tragic. And we don't really see it, but we cut straight to a scene where she's run away. Ruby's run away. Yeah. She couldn't deal with it. So, they try again, which Eccleston kind of agrees to without really thinking about the consequences.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ncuti would be quite that innocent, but maybe he would. I don't know.
Funny. I've never read Eccleston as like that in it. I absolutely see him as being a bit of a manipulator. He's just letting it play out until it gets to a point, you know.
I think I read it as he just hasn't twigged that a human would
sure,
change history.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So obviously they try again, same corner. They're looking at their own backs, and then
of course, it's a dynamic difference. I just want to point out, you know, Eccleston, the Ninth Doctor, is kind of in love with Rose.
Yeah.
Whereas the 15th isn't in love in that way romantically with Ruby.
No.
And a lot of what Eccleston, you know, what the Ninth does in this does seem to be a bit motivated by that. They're dynamic to begin with, anyway. When they're having their spat, it's very much informed by that. One won't be at all.
They're very intense with each other, which.
Yeah, and so it does seem less likely that Ncuti would go for it again.
Mind you, they do seem to be kind of pushing, particularly in this latest series, the idea that Ncuti is kind of reckless to an extent that puts his companions in danger. This does seem to be something that they're pushing. So it could be that it could be going down that sort of route of him sort of doing this without himself. Even himself only realizing halfway through, actually, this was a really dangerous thing to do. I shouldn't have done it.
Well, we have seen that in Rogue, haven't we? Where he just leaves her to die, basically, because he's he's thinking with his cock, listener.
Basically, the Doctor shouldn't think with his cock. That's what we're establishing here, isn't it?
It's just pretty clear. Yeah.
Maybe she shows him a picture of her adopted father, and he's like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah. Wait until this gets down to the nipples. We're going.
This is going to end with Rose's adopted father not dying but falling through a portal into hell, going, "Find me, Doctor." While Ncuti bursts into tears, and then Reaper eats him.
Let's find out.
Okay. I mean, it's good to stand by ending. If we can't think of anything else, we've got that. That's banked.
Yeah.
We're going home with that.
This is the Doctor. Present time, the High Council Time Loss. Keeper of the legacy of Rassilon. Defender of the laws of time. Protector of Gallifrey.
So we're basically replacing Rogue with this one, I guess, aren't we? This kind of is in that position then. So
I suppose.
Yeah, it's a time travel story with hot men. All right, yeah,
great.
Okay, so they're back again at the same corner, and then this time the car turns up. Well, she jumps out and saves him. Unless Ncuti does it, but no, she leaps into the road, and pushes him out the way of the car.
We're probably going to give it to her.
Yes.
The previous selves vanish, and we do see the Doctor looking horrified.
Crying.
He's just crying for the next 25
minutes.
That's
this is where it starts, isn't it? He starts crying here and it never stops throughout every single shot. I knew we were going to take the piss out of the crying. It's so easy to take the piss out of the crying.
It's a soft target. It is.
But my God, it has been a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, less is more.
It's reached the point where you're surprised when he doesn't,
Yes.
I don't think he cried in that last episode. And I was like, where is it?
When's the crying happening? Yeah. I noticed RTD on one of the background things saying you don't tell an actor when to cry or when not to cry, and I thought, yes, you do. If you're a showrunner, you totally do that if you want, because you're the showrunner. You're the head. You do that. You give the actor guidance.
Yeah, I don't object to it. I just think it would have had more punch if they'd done it less.
Yeah, I think that's
more sparingly. Yeah.
Yes, totally. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't do it all the time so that it becomes comedic. So that, like I just said, where is it this week?
Yeah.
That's how I felt as well. It's kind of like, not a tear was shed, but
wait till the next one. Oh, well.
Yeah. But we'll make up for it in Father's Day.
Yeah.
So he started crying now.
Yeah.
It's just going to continue.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Ruby introduces herself to her dad,
Mhm.
Yeah.
who he takes them to the flat. So he's immediately it's a bit weird. He's immediately
Yeah.
taking them to where he lives.
Yeah.
I think they've claimed to know the couple at the wedding or something like that.
Yeah.
So we learn that he's a bit of an entrepreneur. He's got all kinds of schemes going on, and the doctor is quietly seething. These are tears of
Yes.
anger.
Just really hitting the bog roll, though. Just more and more of it. Took for the tears. I'm not going back to the whole wanking thing, you understand?
Yes.
It's a really weird way of showing anger.
That is a really weird way of showing anger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Ncuti was doing that, Artie, he should step in and go, no, I'm going to give you guidance. Don't go back to the wank.
Angry wanking.
Not on this kind of film, anyway.
Wanking with fury.
The doctor is alien. I mean, you know.
Like those poor dial-up internet users.
This is why Disney pulled out, isn't it? Because Ncuti wouldn't.
Well, they do call him Shooty.
How much of this episode can we actually
We're
use?
probably going to have to cut that.
Is it about 5 minutes of usable material?
It has been pure filth, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I take some of the blame for that. So, the doctor's a bit upset with her because she's changed history. And she fairly reasonably actually kind of snaps back at him, you know, I would rather my dad was dead. And he takes the TARDIS keys off her and storms out.
Yeah.
Which is, again, more Eccleston than Ncuti, isn't it?
Yes, but I can see him doing it. After season 2, I think he's been greatly improved in season 2. He's got that colder, steely side.
Yeah.
He's got an edge to him, hasn't he? Yeah.
He has.
I liked it when Belinda said, "You're dangerous," and actually, he is. He is very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he has again in this season. I've got a sort of the same sort of way that Peter Davison showed age and maturity. I mean, great age, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years. I felt that a bit more. It's kind of, he fucking knows he's dangerous. He knows better than you. That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And I've liked that. So I think we're definitely going to get. But I mean, obviously, you can't really touch Eccleston for that. He's made of danger.
Yeah.
If he and Hartnell ever got together, that's just a fucking.
It was murder.
Eccleston would smack Hartnell so hard.
Hartnell smack back though. Hartnell would get his stick out, and he's getting stuck in. I don't know who wins on that one. I do not know who wins. And I bet if Tom was really plastered, he could get a bit radgy as well. You know.
Yeah. So tonight, exclusive. Who would win in a Doctor Who fight?
We could totally do a Patreon extra for that, and I bet it would be the most popular one ever. Bet your money.
I think it'd be Colin.
I mean, Sylvester would end up upside down.
Wreck a lot of them.
Colin's got the bill, but he's out of shape.
Sylvester would end up upside down with his arse in the air, you know.
Sylvester and Pat aren't getting very far, I think.
Yeah.
Peter Davison McGann's too pretty to fight. McGann will put a white robe on and go, no. Once like that, McGann's a scouser, so he might just lace them all.
There's Capaldi, though.
There is Capaldi.
There is
Capaldi. He'd be wiry, but he'd be vicious.
Yeah.
He'd take it all out of one eyebrow. Yeah.
He'd just go straight over. He'd just grab your little finger and break it back like that. And you're down. You know. And he's on to the next fucker.
Yeah. He's got a broken bottle and it's game over.
Broken bottle and it's game over. Well, I don't know. I think you probably end up with Hartnell, Capaldi, and Eccleston still standing at the end. Bloodied. Very bloodied.
Yeah, very bloodied.
Alive.
Triumphant. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not triumphant because there can be only one.
I mean, Pertwee were doing his Venetian Aikido on them, so you know.
But that's not a real thing, and all you have to do is prod him, and his back goes out. And Pertwee would be down. Pertwee would be a pushover. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he'd be trying, and then Capaldi glasses him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So he'd be right in the throat, and Pertwee's just gurgling on the floor. He's gone.
You haven't mentioned Troughton at all. Has he just kind of run away, going, "Oh my giddy arms"?
I think Troughton's run away.
Crumbs.
I think Troughton's buggered off somewhere to have.
Troughton's chatting up Whittaker. That's what Troughton's doing.
Yeah. Troughton's chatting up Whittaker. That's what's happening. Troughton's totally chatting up Whittaker, and Whittaker's falling for it because that appeared to be what happened with Patrick Troughton. Yeah, and I think Ncuti's chatting up Troughton. So they're definitely the make love not war doctors.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
haven't mentioned Tennant. What's Tennant doing?
Tennant and Sylvester are kind of hanging around at the outside. They're sort of jumping around, looking like they're fighting, but desperately not fighting. Basically, they're doing that bit. I think maybe they're shouting, "Come on, get in there, Ryan the Stotts," and things like that. Or right in the Stotts, depending on which one it is. Lily White Stotts. Oh dear.
And John Hurt's just standing on the sidelines going, "Oh, for God's sake."
John Hurt's going, "No more." And Peter Cushing, you never know.
Yes.
I think he might get stuck in.
He might get stuck in, yeah.
But it would be in a very gentlemanly sort of way to sort of bop people.
Yes.
Yeah.
With his bow and arrow from At the Earth's Core.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the fugitive doctor.
You cannot dox me. I'm British. Be giving it all that.
I've forgotten who plays the fugitive doctor. What's her name?
Joe Martin.
Joe Martin. She would knock him out. She would,
She might be standing at the end. She might be.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Tom. I think Tom probably just passed out with drink.
Yes.
Eventually, he sort of waded in and just aimed blows at the air, and then passed out.
Yeah.
Peter Davison has not been mentioned.
Ah.
I think we did mention Peter Davison not really getting involved.
Is he another one that's outlying with like Tennant? And
he's there with McGann going. Ooh.
And McGann, yeah. No, McGann's on a little podium now. McGann's on a little kind of Greek plinth in his robe, just going, "I will not fight."
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp, got a glass of wine because he's got 3 arms. He's borrowed one from the horse. And none of this is relevant.
No.
Yeah, we've really gone off on one there.
Yeah. Unusually.
Well, we are sort of running out of things to say, though, aren't we? Already. Yeah. Because as the problem was outlined to begin with, there's nothing really you can change about Father's Day story-wise, plot-wise, script-wise.
No,
you modify some dialogue, but I'm not going to change anything coming up. Why would I?
Yeah.
We've talked about how the production would differ. So basically, all we can do is Baz goes through the rest of the story, and we say Ncuti's cries here.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Should we take a break? Break.
Hi, I'm Juliet.
And I'm Nathan.
Experience Doctor Who from the very beginning through a classic fan's eyes.
And through the eyes of a new Who fan.
Reminisce and relive those classic moments with Nathan as he offers fun insight.
Or experience them for the first time with Juliet as she dwells on social issues, history, fashion, and the size of a flashlight.
We're the Time Streams podcast.
Find us on Spotify, Stitcher, or Apple Podcasts. You have been listening to Time Ram. Woof, Time Ram.
Commercial time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, some plot.
Aye.
Okay, so we get some scenes outside. People are starting to vanish. We're sort of seeing them for a weird sort of reddish effect.
Yeah.
Is this going to be more? I think it's going to be more and bigger. I think it's going to be
more.
Yeah. More. Just more.
Yeah. I think the camera effect will be a bit more eye-like.
Yeah.
It's like an entire football pitch full of players, and then suddenly they're gone.
Yeah.
An entire discotheque full of people dancing.
Yeah.
A bit Lady Gaga up
in the background.
Lady Gaga up on stage,
Lady Gaga up on stage. Yeah. ABC News presenter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
President of a country, whichever, disappears. Everybody cheers.
Yeah. Conundrum for the Doctor. Do I put time right now?
Yeah.
Strong. Liking
you
it.
know.
Mind you, it's 2005, isn't it? Who was the president?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably
Obama.
Quite reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably somebody decent. So no, everybody's devastated.
Well, it would have been W, wouldn't it? W. Bush. So
they might have cheated.
Not great, to be fair.
Doesn't W seem like a fucking angel nowadays?
Yes. Oh, he does. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, made of gold. Incredible.
Yeah. I mean, the Republican Party's been on this path of increasing corruption from Nixon onwards, but it's kind of, relatively speaking, he's all right.
Indeed.
Pete, is it Pete or is it some other name?
Desmond.
Might as well
Desmond.
be Pete. Desmond.
Desmond, all right, yeah. And who's playing him? I guess it's a black actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I came up with the Desmond because
I'm trying to think.
I haven't thought of anyone.
2005.
No, but it's not in 2005.
It's made now. Made now.
Oh yeah.
So actually, that guy that played the villain in Bakari, what's his name? Something Bakari. I think he's great.
Oh, in the Story in the Engine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes a brilliant villain, but he'd be quite interesting casting for this, wouldn't he?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's persuaded to take Ruby to the wedding.
Yeah.
It's Stuart and Sarah's wedding, and
I've just had a cloister bell ringing thought.
Okay.
Well, this has a direct influence on the rise of the Cybermen, hasn't it? That's Pete's world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when the hell are we going to get that?
Could be any time. Don't know.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be heavy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna have to be somebody else.
We've already done a Good Man Goes to War.
I know. I'm just wondering if we can build something into this, some kind of like time fuck into this. Some reason, that explains why. So wherever we get it, if it's post this, great. We're fine. It's gonna be a travel story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna end up being Ian Chesterton's father or something.
Yeah. We've already had Doomsday where he comes back again, haven't we? So that was in the Peter Day.
Oh well, there we go. We'll just have to bear that in mind one day.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be weird if we got that next? I think we're fiddling the numbers.
Yeah.
Just so we can address it and get it healed, as if dealing with Reapers.
Yeah.
We get quite a nice little scene here where Ruby realizes her father's a bit of adopted father. He's a bit of a Del boy.
Yeah.
Which is a nice sort of thing that they both get because he's in 87 and she's in 2005 in the original.
Delbert, that's what we should call it because it's like Del Boy, isn't it?
I thought in honour of Del Boy, we might do a little bit of Cockney rhyming slang.
Oh.
I've got some Cockney rhyming slang.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. You guys can tell me what it means. Here we are.
Right.
I'll start easy. Apples and pears.
Stairs.
Adam and Eve.
Believe.
Porn.
Paul got that one.
Okay.
Bacardi Breezer.
Porn.
Freezer?
Freezer.
Oh.
Yeah. Bag for life.
Wife.
Yes. Sherry Blair.
Unfair.
Penalty fare.
Penalty.
Dot cotton.
Rotten.
Yes. That's all right, yeah.
I do live in London.
Fluffy bunny.
Honey.
What do you say?
Honey.
Money.
Money.
Money. Yeah.
There you see, listener, there's an indication of how pure my mind is. I don't think of money, I think of honey.
Macaroni cheese.
Sneeze. Knees.
Trees.
Febreze.
Car keys.
Oh, I was about to say Naimonese, as in the language of the Naimon. but I didn't get that.
Yeah, because Londoners always talk about that, yeah.
Yes, well, you know.
And just to finish this off, Tom Cruise.
Snooze. Porn.
Nope.
Shoes.
Nope.
Blues.
Nope.
Booze.
Yay!
Hey!
Hey! Years ago, I had you remember Hazel with
Yes.
Nicholas Ball?
Yes.
The sort of tough Cockney. Was he a private eye? He was, wasn't he?
I
Yeah.
can't remember. I've never got through. I taped loads of Hazel off UK Gold, but I've never really got through an episode.
Yeah. I had a Hazel annual when I was a
Did you?
kid.
Wow.
Because of the way they used to do like kids annuals of like adult series.
Oh yeah, like the
Bizarrely.
Sweeney annual. Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things in that was it had the Hazel's got Cockney rhyming slang, and it had all these relatively clean Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah.
things in it.
Did it have Tom Cruise in it?
I don't think Tom Cruise would have been around in
It was
1978.
before Tom Cruise had been invented.
Yeah. And indeed, Doc Cotton for that matter. Yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah. Or fluffy bunnies.
They had fluffy bunnies in the 1960s.
Not before then, but
taking
yeah.
fluffy bunnies and they recorded half their output.
Yeah. So there's stuff going on because the Doctor's got back to the TARDIS. It's just a box.
Yeah.
Just divert into Cockney rhyming slang for 20 minutes. What was that about?
That was padding.
That was
Padding, darling.
you. You never thought there was going to be much material in this, did you, pal? I could tell you had no confidence in it from the very beginning.
I just remember the pyramid at the end of the world where I was editing that fucker, and there's literally towards the end there's 20 minutes of me reading the plot, and nobody else fucking says anything. So,
Oh, I put it in.
Chuck some rhyming slang in, that'll do, yeah.
there we go. You've done. Anyway,
So the TARDIS.
Think next week, Geordie words.
Pulled hard.
Yeah.
Please remain where you are.
yeah, there's other weird stuff going on as well. There's sort of weird signals on the radio and on Ruby's mobile phone.
It's really nice, this stuff, isn't it? It's really, like I said before, it's small. It gives you this unnerving sense of something getting bigger, like a pandemic starting.
Yeah.
You know, it starts small, but then suddenly it becomes more and more and affects more and more things. Great.
Yeah. Which nobody knew what that was like at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's this hit and run driver. He keeps appearing and disappearing as well, just sort of in their rear view mirror. At the wedding, there's Stuart's dad. Stuart's dad's against the wedding. It's actually quite funny, this stuff. He's like, there's still time to back out, son. He's got no confidence in it. And then Sarah arrives with Jackie, except it's not Jackie, is it? It's Ruby's. Oh God, what's her name?
I can't remember.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Terrible of us.
You see, I've been looking up fucking Cockney rhyming slang, but I didn't look this up.
I can't remember the character names from any character really from the last 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Longer.
Right, no, that's her actual mum. Carla. Christ's sake.
Carla.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that again. Sarah turns up in a proper meringue, and with her she's got Carla, who I guess we've now established really hates her husband, because Desmond, isn't it? Desmond and Ruby arrive, and they immediately get into a shouting match where she accuses him of having bits on the side, tells him he's a failure, and thinks that Ruby's his fancy one. Which is a bit uncomfortable. And then he leaves her to park the car. He kind of gives her his car keys, and then they go in the church. At least they go towards the church, but then in the original version it's young Mickey, a local lad. Yeah.
Oh, there's no equivalent.
Conrad.
No. Yeah. Conrad.
Young Conrad.
Young Conrad.
Or it's randomly Poppy.
Random Poppy arrives,
Just so we can go space baby at it.
Yeah. Going, Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Conrad runs in and goes, "Shit, I'm in an East London gospel church," and runs out again.
Runs out again. Yeah, traumatized.
Gets eaten.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how that started.
So yeah, the doctor turns up. He's like, "Get in the church,"
Yeah.
and closely followed by these CG creatures, which will look quite a lot better.
Yes.
Called the Reapers, I think. I don't think they're named in the actual episode, but I'm pretty sure they're called Reapers.
Yeah.
I think he does. I think Eccleston calls them Reapers. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they got sort of scythes for tails, haven't they?
Yeah.
I really like the Reapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuart's dad gets eaten straight away, and so is the vicar. They're gone. But they're relatively safe inside the church because older is stronger.
Yeah.
There's a wound in time, and the Reapers are there. They're there to sterilize the wound. They're like maggots.
No, I think there'd be some exposition here now, because I think he'd kind of say, "Oh, back in Gallifrey, when we first started time traveling, we fought the Reapers because we were interfering in time," and so there'd be some Gallifrey wank in there. It wouldn't be just him knowing what they were. There'd be some kind of that sort of thing.
Gallifrey wank is next door to Angry wank. It's kind of
yes.
Speaking of that, where's Ncuti up to with the crying at this point? Is he like putting his lines out through blubbing?
He's all cried out. So.
He's dry at the moment.
He's suffering from dehydration. He's desperately sucking down a bottle of we do get a brief explanation here that the phone, because the weird message on it is Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah.
Going, "Watson, I need you," or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
It's the first ever phone call. So, that's on Stuart's chunky 80s phone. And the original is slightly less chunky 2005 phone.
The Nokia thing, don't it?
Yeah.
He'll have a BlackBerry or something. Yeah. The Doctor and Ruby have a conversation about this, how it's all Ruby's fault because of things she changed. And Desmond is in the background. He's quietly listening to this. He's kind of clocking them. He does quite a lot of that.
Yeah.
Particularly, there's a scene at the back of the church where the Doctor and Desmond go back there and they're looking out the window and they see the vanishing car. And Desmond realizes there's something up. And the Doctor
starts putting it all together, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Doctor's like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine."
Yeah.
It's quite nicely done in the original because it's not forced in any way.
No.
It's a slow build. It's a slow build.
Yeah, it is convincing that he could work it out himself.
Absolutely.
I think the clincher is that at some point Rose or Ruby has called him Dad, and he comes back to her and he goes, "You called me Dad."
Yeah.
That's weird. Particularly outside the bedroom. That's very strange.
Yeah. You called me Dad. Well, no, your face. His face. Yeah. I see what's happening here.
Yeah. Well, he does realize who she is, actually. Yeah, he's no fool.
Yeah.
I suppose we haven't actually covered the fact that this baby has been deposited. That happened just before we got there. That Ruby's basically been abandoned there as a baby.
It's a bit of a coincidence if she's only just been abandoned and they're literally going, "Where's this baby come from?"
Yeah, maybe we should go to instead to just them already having
adopted.
I'm wondering if we can use it in some way. I'm wondering if we can kind of absorb the temporal energy by having her being delivered there or something, or it has to be made to happen. I don't know. Maybe we just don't need that. Maybe you should just stick with what we've got. Actually,
it all fits together so neatly.
It does. It does.
In a different element. Yeah.
The trouble is, we've got to have that in though. Because the whole point is she wants to travel back to see the day she was deposited and adopted. So
but that's not the plot. The plot is that she wants to go back to see her adoptive dad die. So
so it is. So it is.
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah. All right.
So they must have
already
don't
need both, really. I suppose.
Yeah. That's all fine. Good. Fine.
Yeah.
The Cyberman 2-part is still a problem.
Yeah. Well, we got 99 problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I from? Oh yeah. So yeah, he's worked out their connection basically.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of this, there's a lovely little scene, which adds nothing to the plot really, but I remember it really clearly. So Stuart and Sarah come to the doctor
Mm.
and ask if they're going to be okay.
Mm.
And they kind of go, "We're not important," but he goes,
Yeah.
"Of course you are.
Gorgeous.
Everyone's
Gorgeous.
important."
Yeah.
No plot relevance whatsoever, but it really adds to it. It's brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we intercut from that to the scene where Ruby kind of is telling her dad that they came in a time machine, and he kind of asks about the future, but she can't answer him. And then Carla arrives, and there's a bit of a thing about they shouldn't really tell her. And then yeah, there's various little scenes actually. There's sort of vignettes around this point. Obviously, the Reapers are trying to get in the church. They're inside. We see the doctor talking to the baby. He's sort of saying, "You won't destroy the world, will you?" And he tells Ruby not to touch her because of the Blinovitch limitation effect.
Which is an obvious setup. I mean, in fairness, that really is a very obvious setup.
Yeah.
We know where this is going. Yeah.
That's the exciting thing. There's nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
So the entire Earth's been sterilized. The Reapers will get in eventually, but when the Doctor and Ruby make up, they hug, and he's hot. He's got a hot key in his pocket. So they realize it's still connected to the TARDIS. So all he has to do is charge up with a phone battery, and they can pull the TARDIS back and fix everything in ways. So
there'd be a gag here with Ncuti where she's kind of going, "You're hot," and he's going, "I know it." And
yeah, he might have a strut.
No, you're really hot. Yeah,
I know.
I know.
All through the tears, of course.
Yes.
See, Desmond, he's panting for me. So yeah, it looks like he's going to fix everything now, I guess.
Yeah,
I do love that TARDIS materializing, starting to form.
It starts to form, yeah. It's quite slow, yeah. They've got to let it brew. Yeah. We get the scene obviously where Desmond asks Ruby if he's a good dad.
Yeah.
And she kind of spins a fantasy about how he was always there for her. And he goes, he doesn't buy it.
Yeah.
No.
He sees straight through her.
He says, that's not me. Lovely.
Yeah.
Great.
Lovely writing. I mean, brilliant.
Great character. Really great character. Is given agency.
Superb.
And self-determination.
Yeah.
Without it being at all showy, and is therefore completely believable and therefore affecting.
And a superb performance by Sean Dingwall. Yeah. No wonder they said, you know what, we're going to get you back again.
Absolutely.
I think it's just on the basis of how brilliant he is.
And he was always good as well. He was always pleasing to see, even when the character isn't actually all that sympathetic.
Yeah.
He found the sympathy in it.
Yeah. So they have a little kind of everyone's going to forget what's happened, but Desmond will be still alive. That's going to change. And the Doctor's telling Ruby this. Desmond's in the background. He's listening. He's always listening. He's kind of keeps his ear wigging. And then we get the scene where Carla overhears. She's listening as well. She overhears him saying that he's Ruby's dad.
Yeah.
And then they get into a bit of an argument.
Again.
Doesn't quite hit the same if he's her adoptive dad. It's not quite the same thing.
No. Well, but just put some sequences of Reapers hoovering people up and more of the external CG stuff of things happening.
Yeah.
On a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Disney are going to want that. You're actually going to get, I thought before when you were talking about that lovely moment between the Doctor and the two, I thought, if they're going to lose that in this, and I thought, well, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to lose it. Would it be sacrificed for spectacle? I fear it might.
Well, the plotting's very tight because this argument leads directly to Ruby getting handed the baby.
Yeah, true.
Which fucks everything and lets the Reapers in.
They have an argument about something else. Flowers.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
All right. That doesn't quite work. But they have an argument. She's handed the baby. Reaper eats the Doctor, and the TARDIS gets destroyed. So the whole world's doomed.
Fucked. Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
this is interesting. Something I kind of noticed about this time that had kind of just coasted over me in the past, which is that the Doctor really plays no part in the resolution of this story.
It just vanishes, yeah.
I mean, you could almost do this as a Doctor Light story. You'd have to have him getting eaten much earlier, but he's not there when it's in this version Desmond who makes the sacrifice and resolves everything. The Doctor isn't even present at that time.
Yeah. I suppose this version might. I mean, we're going to need to make it the bigger scale with the Disney money. Perhaps it will have more shots of just the world collapsing. Entire cities disappearing.
Reapers everywhere.
Reapers everywhere. Yeah.
In every major city of the world, every recognizable shorthand, Reapers.
Yeah, they're destroying the Taj Mahal. They're everywhere. Yeah. They're kind of all over the place.
And it's going to be playing "Don't Fear the Reaper."
Yes,
isn't it?
Yeah. So Shewey's looking out the window. He's crying. He gets eaten.
Crying. He's eaten so hard the window's blown out with all the water.
Yeah. He's gone. There's just a splash.
Yeah. I mean, he's practically a skeleton now. There's nothing left. It's desiccated.
Yeah. So as we say, they're a bit fucked, really. We get that amazing scene, really, which stays with you, which is of the dad, Pete, obviously in the original, Desmond now looking out the window at the hit and run driver, and you get the camera stays on his face for I would say a good 30 seconds to a minute as he kind of processes this information, and you can see the thoughts going through his head. I mean, it's an astonishing scene. And he realizes what he's going to have to do. Extraordinary work. Anyway, so he goes to say goodbye to Ruby, to Carla. They have a bit of a sob. He gets to be a proper dad now. And then he runs in front of the car. And I'm struggling a little bit because this gets me emotional. It's one of those episodes that makes you cry. It makes me cry every time. But
not as much as Ncuti.
Not as much as Ncuti, but a fair amount. He runs in front of the car and he's dead, and she goes to him, and then everyone's back. Well, in fact, everyone comes back, and then the Doctor says, "Go to him."
I like the fact you don't see the Doctor appear; you just see. There's not an effect and stuff like that. That's nice. Again, less is more.
Brilliant work.
And the driver of the car is Mrs. Flood.
Of course it is.
Oh, the driver of the car is Mrs. Flood. Yeah.
And/or Susan Twist, both of them.
Both of them driving the fucking
Possibly
car.
Susan Foreman, who knows?
Yes. Or Omega. Get out of the way!
I'm here by an effort of will.
Maybe they're all in a massive van like the Mystery Machine.
With Omega written on the side.
Omega Deliveries,
crossed out with a bit of lipstick and the Rani written in underneath. Crossed out and Mrs. Flood actually written underneath that.
And Ruby launches herself at them and rips out their eyes. It's really gory.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
Apart from Omega, because he hasn't got any eyes.
Yes. She just whips his helmet off. There's nothing there. She puts it back in. Not touching that. When we cut back to Carla telling the story, details have changed. The hit and run driver isn't a hit and run driver anymore. He stayed around and gave deals. He's just a young lad, and some mysterious girl was with Desmond at the end. And then the Doctor and Ruby hold hands and leave. That's the end. They they walk away.
I'm kind of tempted to say this version wouldn't end like that, and there'd be a wedding disco, and there'd be dancing, and there'd be a kilt. I don't want. I hate to make generalizations about the way the show is now, but I kind of think that's what you would get.
I think
I disagree. I disagree. I think you'd keep that.
It is better if they just go, you know what, this has been fucking sad.
Yeah.
Let's keep the tone. I don't think Russell's an idiot. I don't think he would. Yeah.
I'll accept a kilt, but only if it just floats by in the last 2 seconds.
On the wind.
Yeah.
On the breeze.
Or just hovering.
Ncuti just snatches it down. I love that. There we are.
Yeah. I would like a kilt like that.
Dabs his eyes. And,
on the kilt.
On the kilt. And he's off.
Yeah. Ensplinment. Not better.
Obviously.
Not better.
No.
I've learned a lot about internet wanking and dial-up tonight, but the episode is not better.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I mean, I think we said it all, weren't we? It would look more expensive.
Yeah.
It would be bigger. It would be plusher.
Yeah. It would be inferior.
Yeah.
I think
it would lose the less is more.
Yeah, and any gain in special effects would not make up for what you would lose in the rest of it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And also, I struggle so much, and this is a testament to how effective they were in the season and in this. This one I really struggle to see without Eccleston and Billy Piper.
Yeah.
They are so right. They are so good in this.
Yeah.
Millie Gibson and Ncuti are brilliant as well.
Yes.
But it would be different, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I can't even see this with Tennant.
No.
About the only one I could see doing it is probably Capaldi.
Yeah.
Of the modern Doctors, the only one I could see it sort of working on the same level with.
He's got that.
Although I don't think he'd take her there in the first place. Capaldi.
Capaldi would go, fuck off.
No, that's a really stupid thing. Fuck off. Yeah. Let's go and play with the Master instead. That's not a stupid thing to do. I'll do some numbers. The Doctor is David Tennant.
Which one?
10th.
Which? The 10th, right? Okay.
The 10th. And the story is 12.
Oh.
Yeah. 12 is the Romans. The Romans.
No, but we just had him in the rescue, didn't we?
Oh, wow.
We?
Did we? Or was that somebody else? Who was in the rescue?
Who was in the rescue? God.
I can totally.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't him in the rescue. It was. Who was it?
Was it Capaldi?
God, that was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I can really, really, really see the Romans being done in the Tennant era. I can totally see this working.
All right. Yeah.
As a comedy.
As a comedy.
It's going to be the Doctor and Billy Piper shagging in the villa at the start.
Yeah, it is. That's what it's going to be. Yeah. Well, that's what you're going to have to do, isn't it? We're going to blend the two, because it's only got 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Blend the two plot lines. You lose Ian and Barbara, but you take some of their plot line.
Yeah. Because you're going to get into 45 minutes, yeah. And they shoot it on that set out in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get Capaldi as Nero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, listener, that was that. See ya.
Bye. You're going already.
Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Time Ram. It's not about sheep. It's not really much about time. It's about Doctor Who. I'm Rupert Booth.
That was Barry Williams.
Goodbye.
That was Paul Ferry.
Farewell.
This was Rupert Booth, and we'll see you next time for that.
The Romans.
Romans.
Oh, the Romans.
Yeah, that's exactly what it'll be like, though. It'll be completely like that. It could work really well. I'm almost.
I haven't seen any Romans for ages.
Yeah, Romans are brilliant. Oh, Rome burned down. I hope that wasn't going to be me in some kind of weird foreshadowing.
It's a pity we hadn't got Capaldi, though, isn't it? Because he would have been brilliant playing playing like Jimi Hendrix licks on the lyre.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He wouldn't be bringing the lyre with him. No, he'd have the axe. Yeah.
Yeah.
No tank.
Dude, what is that? You said you wanted an axe fight.
We're done, aren't we? That's good, isn't it?
Patreon. That's the thing.
You should go and have a look at that. We've got some amazing stuff on our Patreon site, I imagine. And you'd enjoy it. And you only have to give us a little bit. We're not asking for blood. We're asking for money. Simply that.
Is Harry Ram on Patreon?
There's Harry Ram. Do you want to hear Harry Ram? Yes, you do. You want to find out what the hell Harry Ram's about?
I wonder if one day that you'll say that you'll say you love me madly, like a puppet on a string. Oi!
Right, where's my fucking fluffy bunny?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
The Bootstrap Paradox.
Direction point! Direction point!
A Doctor Who podcast network.